Alright guys, what is up? Sean here from Sean D Gaming, bringing you a tier list video on the M4A4 rating from best to worst. We have all the best skins in the tier list here. We've from top to bottom as of 2024. Just maybe let me know in the comments if I am forgetting the skin, but I don't think I am. But yeah, we'll get straight into the video. Up first, we have the mainframe. It's a nice looking skin. Could be a bit better. I like the way that it has kind of like white coming down through the middle and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably going to put the mainframe in a C category because it's not the worst. Up next, we have the Urban DD-Pat. Don't like any of the DD-Pat skins, so I'm putting that in F tier. I just don't like any of the Urban DD-Pat skins. They're just too basic in my opinion. Up next, we have the Tornado. Another basic looking skin. It just looks like sand. Not my personal favorite or anything like that, so I'm going to put that in F as well. Most of these lower starting skins are usually in F. But yeah, as that. Up next, we have the Jungle Tiger. It's not as bad. I don't mind the whole green, the brown, stuff like that. I'm probably going to personally put that into the C tier for me. Yeah. Up next, we have the Desert Storm. Basic, cheap skin, not bad. It's light blue skinned. I don't mind the whole blue, or not the blue, the brown and the cream, so I'm going to put that in C tier. Up next, we have the Dark Blossom. This is where things get a little bit better. After messing up my thing, this is the Dark Blossom here. Yeah, I'm going to put the Dark Blossom in C tier. I just like the blue and the kind of grey. Yeah. Up next, we have the Polymag. The Polymag is basically like just reminds me of just like a marine kind of style gun. Looks kind of realistic, but yeah, not my cup of tea. It's going in F tier. Up next, we have the Magnesium. Magnesium's a nice looking skin. I like the way it has kind of like the flame on it, the silver, kind of reflective and shininess. Probably going to put that in B tier for me. Up next, we have the Converter. It kind of reminds me of a DD-Pat skin. Not my favorite, not my best. I like the red and black though, and the kind of like carbon effect on it. We're going to put that in C tier. Up next, we have the Faded Zebra. I don't like it. It's just very basic for the value of it and stuff like that. I'm going to leave that in F tier, kind of like middle F tier. Up next, we have the Global Offensive. Global Offensive, it is kind of like a map on it. You'd swear it's kind of like they were trying to do a map on it. It's not the worst, not the best. I'm going to put it in C tier, low C tier. Yeah. Up next, we have the Radiation Hazard. The Radiation Hazard is not the worst looking skin. It's not the best, but it does get better. It's one of the original kind of skins. I'm going to put that in B tier. Up next, we have the Evil Dynamo. I've had a few of these before. They were just a cheap skin that I like to start out with, stuff like that. So I'm going to put that in the B tier. Red and black is nice. Up next, we have the Spider Lily. Spider Lily is a really nice looking skin. I like the way that it has the lily on it. I just think it looks really, really cool. I like the colors, the vibrance and stuff like that. The color of blue, the kind of like turquoise color. I'm definitely going to put the Spider Lily into an A tier for me. Up next, we have the Griffin. The Griffin's a nice cheap skin that you can get starting out for like $5 or something like that. It's not bad. It's not the worst. I'm going to put that into the high C tier just because it's a nice looking skin for cheap. Up next, we have the Red DD-Pat. You guys know I don't like the DD-Pats by now if you're looking at these videos. Never did like the DD-Pats. So yeah, the DD-Pat is going in F tier for me. I just don't like them. Up next, we have the Zerka. The Zerka it's basically like a... I don't know why they didn't just leave this skin out of it, because it's just a random star put onto the side of the skin. I'm actually going to put that in F tier. I don't like it at all. Up next, we have the Modern Hunter, one of the OG skins of the list. It's not bad. I like the kind of lighter, kind of standard effect. I'm going to put it in a high C tier underneath the Griffin. It's a nice enough skin. Up next, we have the Daybreak. Like a lot of these skins are very kind of basic looking colors. Like sandwise, brown, creams and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of these skins going in C tier for me. Yeah, the Daybreak's definitely going in C tier. But yeah, up next we have the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is this is a nice looking skin, I think personally. It's weird. It's got like weird vibes off it. The colors are kind of evil. I like it. I'm gonna put it in a high B tier for me. Yeah, that's the Tooth Fairy. Up next, we have the Desolate Space. I love the Desolate Space. Always had the Desolate Space back in the day. I'm definitely going to put the Desolate Space up in A tier for me. High A tier. Yeah. I love Desolate Space, just the colors, the electric vibe off it, the skull. Always like the skin. Up next we have the Dragon King. I love the Dragon King as well. Always owned the Dragon King. Dragon King is awesome looking skin with the blue, the purple, the dragon on it. High A tier as well, above the Desolate Space for me. Always love that skin. Up next we have the Cyber Security. This is a skin I've never owned. I've only getting back into CS recently. I think I'm going to own one of these. I just like the colors on them and stuff like that. It's definitely going in A tier for me. Just the colorly vibes, the Chinese writing or Japanese writing. I don't really know what it is. Sorry if I offended someone. But yeah, I think I like that skin a lot. Up next is the Hellfire. I think this is a unique but cool skin with the devil, the skulls, the burning and stuff like that. I actually kind of like it. I really like it. I don't know why, but I'm actually going to put that in S tier for me. That's something different. That usually I wouldn't put something like that in S tier, but it's probably going to be a low S tier to high A tier for me. Yeah, that's the Hellfire. Up next we have the Poseidon, one of the OGs. Very expensive skin. Not my favorite skin though. Not my favorite skin. I would probably put this in high B tier for me. The Poseidon, it's nice. I like the way it has obviously the Poseidon with the spear or whatever it is trying to kill the fish. It is unusual, it is nice, but I'm gonna put that in high B tier for me. It's not my favorite go-to skin. Up next we have the Desert Strike. It's just a basic looking skin, same as any other of the skins that are in the C tier. I'm gonna leave it in the high C tier. It's just not for me. It's just very basic. Up next we have the Neo Noir. You guys know I like the Neo Noirs. Yeah, just the colors, the girl on it, all that stuff. It's going in S tier. I've always liked them. Always will like them. Up next we have the Battlestar. It's futuristic. It's got very basic colors on it. It's not for me, but I'm gonna put it in the low B tier. It's not too bad. Up next is the in living color. I love colors. I love bright skins. I love everything that about it. Yeah, in living color is definitely going in A tier for me. Anything with a lot of bright colors and stuff like that, I just personally like them. Up next we've got the Royal Paladin. I like this skin a lot for basic looking skin. I just like the engravements and stuff like that in it. It's definitely going to go into A tier for me. Anything to do with engraving and stuff like that, kind of like medieval kind of engraving, I like this skin. So yeah. Up next we have the Buzzkill. One of the only two kind of yellow skins on the list. It's probably my favorite out of the two. Probably going to put it in the high B tier. But yeah, it wouldn't be going into A tier. It wouldn't be something that I'd probably purchase or anything like that. Yeah, that's the Buzzkill. Up next we have the Collation. This is the other second yellow skin on the list. It's not as nice as the Buzzkill. Bit basic for me. You know me by now, I like colors and stuff like that, but I'm going to put it in a lower B tier. But it's still a nice skin, still not bad. I wouldn't complain if I pulled one. Up next we have the Emperor. Definitely the Emperor is going in A tier. I don't even have to like complain about that. Or sorry, not A tier, S tier. Yeah, Emperor definitely is going straight up here. S tier, high S tier. Up next we have the X-Ray. They could have did a lot better with this. I have different ideas in my skin. In my thoughts. Yeah, it's going in high C tier. It could be even better. Up next we have the Bullet Rain. The Bullet Rain, I like it. I like the way the fish is on the back of the stock and stuff like that, and you have the water in the middle with kind of like raining down bullets. I'm gonna put that in high B tier. Up next we have the Temiku. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I really like this skin. It's going in high S tier. I just like it. It's bright, it's colorful, it's got pink and all over it. It's got the girl on it. I like it. Up next we have the Asimov. Everyone knows I like an Asimov skin. It's definitely going to go into A tier, low A tier to high A, low S tier to high A tier. Sorry, I keep getting things mixed up. But yeah, it's just an Asimov. I like all the Asimov skins. You guys know that by now. Up next we have the Eye. The Eye of what's it called? The Eye of Horus. I don't know how to pronounce it. The Eye of Hor. That's what I'm going to call. It's nice, it's bright, it's colourful. It's got white, it's got gold, it's got green, it's got shiny reflective. It's going in S tier for me, high S tier. And up next, last but not least, is the OG, the Howl. If you don't like the Howl, there's something wrong with you. I know it's a mad valued skin, but it's probably my favourite A4 skin. M4A4 skin. Yes, that's a Howl. It's just the best. It's got the Howl, it's got the flames, it's got the bright red. It's contraband skin. Who doesn't want it? But yeah, that is that, guys. That is my M4A4 tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell. This has been Sean from Sean D Gaming, and I'm out. Adiosa.